Alrighty, well, this is getting added to the MULN lawsuit. So right now, Meet Kevin is about to go over all the retail purchases of where the most money went into any company in the last 5 days. And basically, they're acting like this is public data, but anytime that it's a company that's diluting into a retail like squeeze type situation, which is MULN's the closest thing to that in this market, you'll see that MULN's not on the list. But if you look at how small the amount the other companies are getting, there's absolutely zero chance that in the last 5 days, with all this crazy MULN price action and volume, that it hasn't gotten at least 20 million in MULN investors. But they're hiding that data from you, and you should be so angry.
Tesla, by a factor of 2x Amazon. Meta coming in after that. I highly think that's a mistake. I think that VR and augmented reality is 20 years too early. The metaverse is 20 years too early. Nvidia, big fan of this. Big fan of Tesla. Big fan of Apple. Netflix. You know, I'm moderate on that. I'm not the biggest fan here. I'm actually a bigger fan of Disney myself. AMD, big fan. Big fan, absolutely. Alibaba. Okay, this is another thing. VanderTrack is telling us that Chinese ADRs are being bought heavy on the dip. You've got NEO over here as well. I personally think that's a mistake. I would rather buy Taiwan.
NEO, $65 million of retail money into NEO. Oh, I doubt it, but even then, if they did, like, MULN got 65 million too.
Semiconductors right here, much rather. They have less exposure to China, and I'd much rather be in TSMC for artificial intelligence chips, and just chips in general, than I would want to be in, the consumer sector for Chinese. Absolutely not. Not with that housing collapse are going in. We could see a 10-year period of pain for the Chinese consumer, and ADRs are something that have a delisting risk, they have auditing risk. They're just something that I really don't want to touch. If you want a dividend stock here, you've got AT&T, you've got Chevron, you've got Coca-Cola, which smashed earnings, you've got Intel, which had okay earnings today. Occidental is really a Warren Buffett, shoulders play following the leadership of Warren Buffett buying. Shopify actually surprised really nicely today.
So on this list, it goes to a bottom of $13.21 million in the last 5 days. In the last 5 days, oh, fuck, dude. Hang on. One, two, three, four, five. There's been 1.5 billion shares traded at an average of 50 cents a share. That is $750 million of money flowing. And you expect me to believe that of that $750 million, MULN wasn't at least 75 million of retail buying? No, we're always 5 to 10%. So, I mean, this is just proof that they're spitting in your face. They're hiding data from you. And like, MULN's got all the potential in the world, but with this much dilution and them controlling the narrative like this, like, MULN's probably going down to 30 or 40. It could go up to 70 next week, but I think it goes back down. But this is just proof that you guys should be outraged with the investing atmosphere that you are forced into. It's total garbage. Like, since MULN started all the way back in March, we haven't got any real numbers on dilution, retail ownership, or cash raised. AMC was transparent about all of it for a year and a half. Every time they diluted, they let you know right away, and they let you know how much, and it was always a ton. But MULN, they hide it, and that's like the killer of people believing that retail is in MULN. Right now, people don't actually believe it. It's because they're hiding the data, and this is the proof. We know that 5-day historical chart Kevin just showed is hiding MULN. MULN's the only one that should be on the list that's not on the list. How disgusting is that? Man, you should be pissed.